Hello everyone, it's Madison. We're doing something a little bit different this week because I filmed this entire video and of course the mic was not working. So no problem, just gonna voice over this one. Hope everyone's okay with that. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for the flowers that we're using today, we have this eucalyptus. This is called baby blue eucalyptus. It's very blue and has like a grayish undertone to it. So I think it will go really pretty with our arrangement today. Then we have some wax flower. Everybody should be getting some wax flower. In my video, I have white. You guys should be getting pink or white. Both are very pretty, very dainty little accents for flowers. And I'm going to try to keep this arrangement really minimal. So this is going to be a great little flower to use with it. Next, we have two stock. This is a mauve color. Very pretty, very fluffy. I love stock so much. It smells great, and this mauve color is going to go beautiful with our more peachy toned roses that we have with us today. Next, we have our crispedias. Crispedias are also called billy balls, and they don't look real. They look fake, and they look like they're wooden, but they're not. They're actual flowers, which is really cool. They add like a really good pop of yellow, and they're like a very strange like structure. So they add like a different texture or a different shape to your bouquet. So you should have two of those, and we are very excited to use them. Y'all, I honestly can't believe my mic went out. I'm very mad, but that's okay. We're still doing this. So next, we have these Princess Crown roses. Princess Crown are one of my favorite peachy rose. I like them better than shimmers too, only because of the way they open. They open up so beautifully, and when we get to that, you are going to be so happy. Again, they're that really peachy, yellowish cream color. The centers are like crinkled and folded in, and when they open, it just lets out this beautiful, light, pretty color. It's one of my favorite roses, honestly. And I know I say that every week, but I truly mean it this time. I love these roses. So with this week's arrangement, I want to do something a little bit more minimal or like pretty. As you can see, we don't have a lot of flowers, but when we use them in the right way, we get a beautiful arrangement. So we're going to focus on that. So first, we're going to cut down our eucalyptus. So start by doing that. Since I have a very small vase, I'm going to use some stems that I cut off just to build a little bit more structure in my vase. Kind of like creating a crux, if that makes sense, or my like lattice that I always talk about. Since I'm not going to be using a lot of stems, it may be a little bit harder for me to get the shape that I want without enough stems. So I'm just using a couple extra stems in there to get that shape I want. So my mechanics is good. This is a little hack I do because, sometimes you just don't have enough flowers, and sometimes you really need that lattice going. You need the support. So I just use random little stems that I cut off. Yeah. All of those stems off the vase. And again, since I'm doing another minimal look, I'm going to cut off some of these stems because I don't want too many leaves in the way. I just want the flowers that I want. I don't want it to look too fluffy, and I don't want it to look too busy. All right, so next we have our wax flower. Wax flower, again, is really pretty, really dainty, and it also has a lot of it has a good scent to it. Like, it smells great. I absolutely love it. So we're going to first cut down our eucalyptus a little more because we've decided to go a little bit more minimal. And then we're going to break down our pieces of wax flower. Again, I want minimal pieces of wax flower. I don't want a lot. I don't really think I need that much of it. So we're not going to use a lot. Or if I do use a lot, the pieces are going to be cut down and neat. So let's make sure we're doing that. Cutting everything low, taking off all of those bottom leaves, and having fun. Get creative with it. Next, we have our beautiful stock. I'm going to cut the first piece pretty short because I don't want too much of it. I just want it to be kind of at the bottom where it's like an accent pop of color. And then the next one, I'm going to keep a little bit longer, stripping out all those leaves because, again, no leaves in the water. You know, we say that every week, no leaves in the water. And yeah, we're just keeping that one a little bit longer. Kind of like an asymmetrical look. All right, next we have our Princess Crown roses. I love these so much, but they are super thorny. So make sure you are, if they're not already off, take off all of your thorns one by one, all of your leaves, because you do not want to rotate these out and then it rolls into your hand. It is the worst feeling in the world. So make sure you do that or it will hurt. As you can see in the video just there, I almost just rolled my hand right into a thorn. The worst feeling. All right, so two-hand, roll them out upside down and just look at how those open. Absolutely beautiful. They open up and the inside is like this beautiful deep orange color. It kind of reminds me of candlelight roses, aka one of my favorite roses. Hopefully one day I can get those for you guys. But that's what they kind of remind me of. They kind of remind me of candlelights. A little less yellow though. Those are a little bit more buttery. Again, make sure you're taking off all those thorns. You don't want them to fall off and get into your water, but then you also don't want to hurt yourself. Flower designing is about safety first, so take off all of those thorns. All right, so again, upside down, twist between the hands. Beautiful. Oh my God, those open up so beautifully. I'm obsessed with these roses. I wish the sound was working on this video because I was freaking out in this video. I was legit freaking out, being like, y'all, I wish y'all were here to see these. They're beautiful. The color is so beautiful. And the gradient in that peach color from the center to outward is just amazing. All right, last rose twist. Ooh, that one opened up beautifully. Look at that. I had to show the camera real quick. That's how obsessed I was. Just remarkable. Now again, I'm doing my classic little stair loop, or not stair loop, but more like different heights of roses. I just always like that look. I know I do it all the time, but me and that look are best friends. I just like when all my roses are together. It's just looks better in my opinion, especially these princess crowns. They deserve to be next to each other. They're so beautiful. All right, next we're going in with our crispedias, also known as Billy Balls. What's really cool about these things is, again, they are really odd looking. They look wooden, almost styrofoamy in a way. I don't know how to explain it. But they don't look real, but they completely are. They're real flowers, and they're some of my favorites. And they add a cool shape and texture to your bouquets because there's not really a lot out there in floristry that looks like a Billy Ball, naturally at least. So we're going to use those. I'm going to do my classic, get them to the heights I want them to be in the vase, cut them even, and then just stick them in there. Just so we're not playing with them too much. They're a little fragile sometimes. And yeah, I'm going to put them right there in the center because I noticed that the center of my bouquet was looking a little empty. So I said, why not put those right by the roses so then the yellow pops out a little better and everyone's happy. So yeah. All right, so this is me going back and adding a few more things. One thing about me is even when I try to do a minimalist type arrangement, I can never do it because I'm a girl who likes a lot of flowers. So even my minimal looks with only 3 or 4 types of varieties in something, I legitimately can't do it. All right, so that is it for this week. We have our arrangement. She is beautiful. We have those Princess Crown peaches that are accented with the Crispedias that bring out its yellow and peach tones, and then the mauve stock. If you guys enjoyed this DIY, make sure you comment on the Instagram. Send us your photos. We love seeing them. As always, if you enjoyed this week's DIY, make sure you send us pictures. We love seeing them. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Lastly, we are going to use our Crispedias, also known as Billy Balls. I'm going to keep them kind of short because I see in the center of my arrangement, I kind of have like a open spot. So I'm going to use these Billy Balls to really be a pop of color. Bring out the yellow in those roses, Scott. When you put those Crispedias next to the rose, they just become even more yellow. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm going to put those right in the center. Again, I like two different heights. I like them next to each other because that's just my brand in floristry groupings. So we're gonna put those right next to each other. I put them right next to each other at the heights and then just did a straight cut, so then they would be exactly at the heights I want them inside of the arrangement. It's my little trick. All right, and now we are going to do our final touches. So we are looking at our arrangement to the front, rotating things around, really trying to get those movements in, add things in if we need it. Of course, I cannot be a minimalist. I must put more wax flower in it because what's new? All right, guys, so this is the arrangement. We have these beautiful Princess Crown roses that are peachy and beautiful and delicate looking. Honestly, the way they catch the light, it's my favorite. Oh my God. Then we have the yellow crispedias that really bring out that yellow peach tone in our roses. And then the mauve stalk that contrast both of those colors. Honestly, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys enjoy this week. Again, I love seeing your pictures. Make sure you send me pictures with the link we put below. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. This is me messing with something because I literally just can't stop. But yeah, bye.